Hey, what's up? Just want to thank you guys for watching our channel. Please hit that subscribe button. All right, last question, because I have to ask you, and this is from a coaching perspective.
Sure.
I do talks on leadership. When I talk with the Raptors, one of the things I love talking about is conflict, because I think conflict in the NBA is inevitable. And I've been on teams where coaches, players, we avoided conflict. That ultimately led to resentment, and sometimes even beyond resentment, where it just fractured a locker room. And you guys had a very high profile conflict at the end of the regular season going in, with Rudy hitting Kyle Anderson on the bench in front of thousands of people and then millions of people to see. Jaden, of course, punching the wall on the way out at halftime, which, eliminated him from the playoffs. How did you handle that? And sort of how do you sort of view, generally just conflict avoidance, conflict resolution, embracing conflict as a head coach, as the leader of a team?
Yeah. I mean, I agree with you. I'm open to conflict. I think it has to happen. One of the things we talk about is brutal truth. We got to be brutally honest with each other. Like, you can say it to me, I can say it to you. Hopefully we can move on quickly and get a understanding of where we are. Film sessions, pretty right there, black and white. We don't dance around it. We kind of, obviously the Rudy Kyle is not something that we openly condone, but you and I both know these things happen all the time in practices. I mean, it just happened the other day, like I think in the Kansas City Chiefs practice, right? Like, now what happened there was the height of pressure. Game 82, we got to make it to secure the best possible play-in position at that point in time. The two of our most competitive guys in Kyle and Rudy, two of our best guys at holding their teammates accountable, just happened to try to do it to each other. And, it was Kyle was asking for Rudy to do something. Rudy felt he was doing it. Some unfortunate language was exchanged, and then he lost his cool. I tried not to overreact to it. Got a game to go on and try to win in the moment. By 10 o'clock that night, everything had been resolved. I mean, the players had all patched it up. Rudy was sent home. Kyle was, talked to. They had talked to each other. Mike Conley, who's an unbelievable, leader, was instrumental. Tim Conley took a quick, swift decision that we're going to suspend Rudy moving forward. We just have to. Our team didn't like that. Our players wanted Rudy back. They didn't think it was worth on a suspension, but we had to do it. So there was, by noon the next day when we were boarding the flight to LA to play the playing game, there was a lot of momentum around, like, it's all gone. It's fine. Let's move on. We got other things to do. Like, it honestly wasn't like something that had been bubbling around it wasn't like a contract or two guys competing for the same minutes or the same money, or they don't personally don't like each other. I mean, there was a game a month earlier where Kyle threw Rudy a lob. Rudy missed the dunk, but got fouled. Kyle walks over and gives him a kiss, So it's like, just, I think we might have reacted differently if we felt there was like malice or ill intent there, but there just generally wasn't, And it was an ugly scene. We're not proud of it, but, we forgot about it pretty quickly.
Yeah. Again, what made it unique was that it happened in front of people.
Yeah.
It was not unique that it happened.
You want to hear a funny story about that?
Yeah.
Those announcements they play before the game, like if you're in the crowd, you see something, please report to it. So the next day, someone said, in section 238, and I saw Rudy punch Kyle.
That's great.